Woo-hoo! It's Peter Green, CoRoenosphere 17. Yes, sir. Bob, we're going to dedicate this show to Peter Green, one of my favorite guitar players ever. I think we need to propose a toast to him. Ready? Click, lift, separate, sip. Like mother's milk.
I can't do it, man.
Oh, you can't do it, man? Well, if you're not going to do it, I'm not going to do it.
Nobody's going to do it.
Nobody's going to do it. All right, we're going to dedicate this tune to Peter Green. This was inspired by him. A David Lenhart composition called Dave's Blues. Take it away. Oh, yeah.
brain fart in the middle of that.
How is that?
I just
Lost it?
I went to a certain spot and all of a sudden nothing, and then it came back.
Yeah, I think I had it too. We have played that many times over the years in many configurations.
Yeah, that was a challenge.
But to just jump into it, the two of us like this, having never done that, it's almost like it's the first time you ever
Pretty
played
deep.
it. Yeah, it's just,
I wouldn't.
well, while we're on the subject of challenging ourselves, we're going to do one of the most requested, biggest 77s hits ever that we haven't done on this show yet. We've done, 16 shows. And we're going to dedicate this one to Mr. Mark Tootle, who wrote this for me.
Out there?
He wrote it for me to sing. 2, 3.
When it's a one-sided, double-minded mirror with no reflection.
redemption? Maybe. Hey, you know which?
Well, we've talked about doing a redemption show.
The Redemption Files.
We want to do a show of songs we've murdered on this show, and there have been many. Although that's probably like asking for it when you do all the hardest ones and you're just going to murder them again.
Well, no, I think we'll probably have to really be more prepared.
Well, that's the key right there.
It's a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah, you make one mistake, everybody knows about it. What's going on?
Yeah,
with
it's
that?
there forever. It's there forever. It's not like a show where you just talk about that one mistake for 20 years, you know?
Right.
It's like it's on film for everyone to see for who knows how long.
It's brutal, man.
Maybe we need to go in and just cut all the mistakes out. Like you're watching the show and all of a sudden there's a test pattern for like 20 seconds and then...
Let's cover the mistakes.
It would mess up everything. Well, we have shows like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Redemption Files. Coming soon to a CoRoenosphere near you.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got, buddy?
I don't know, man. I got tuning. We got tipping going on, right? PayPal, Mike at 77s.com.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's not right.
At Micro 77.
Well, that's Venmo.
Venmo. The other one is still Micro 77 now. Micro 77s.
All right, you're confusing me.
Micro 77.
Now there's a link. You're gonna be seeing a link as we go, and we have a robot that's set up to put it out every so many minutes.
Do you mean to tell me we're at show 17? We still don't know the darn.
I do. I know that my PayPal address is Mike at 77s.com, but when we print it for you on the thing, there's a link that actually just gets you there immediately.
Okay.
It's just a little bit extra. It's got the HTTPS and all that stuff. Venmo is easier. It's at MICRO77S at Micro 77s, and that's the end of that. Because I don't like begging for money, and we're not begging. We're just suggesting.
Hey, it's how we keep this ship afloat.
It definitely is, and we want to thank you once again for your outrageous generosity over the weeks.
It's a viewer-supported medium.
It definitely is. And,
all right. Oh, man.
Well, I want to do we don't do that many Lost Dog songs, and I want to say that Terry Taylor might be one of the greatest songwriters that this country has produced. And it is unfortunate that the whole country doesn't know about him en masse. So we're going to start doing a few more of his tunes here and there. This is one of my personal favorites. And I want to dedicate it to Gene Eugene because he sang it like nobody else could sing it. At least his verse. We all get a verse, but this is a song about Las Vegas. I heard the law came down in Vegas town. They no longer fear the mob. Told my wife and kids it's a business trip. Daddy's only doing his job. So I emptied out the savings account, shirk that I could beat the odds. And though you might not raid a desert grave, this town still steals and robs. For free drinks and a dream, I gave them my wallet. I rolled the dice and upped my price. foolish tune. But this place don't sleep on its promise to keep a light on against the gloom. She says maybe you got just one more shot, and that's the lie that's been my ruin. For free drinks in a dream, I gave them my wallet. I rolled the dice and upped my price. A soul for sale, they bought it. Now a billion lights gleam, they're twinkling, but this dead broke alcoholic, and I lost everything to free drinks and a dream. A dream of living your years out with just a little ease, where a man can be ill and that extra bill doesn't bring him to his knees. Now I'm so alone, I can't go home. How could a family understand that your love for them can do you in, make you a desperate man? And though youth is gone, still the heart draws you on to devise foolhardy plans. You set aside your guilt for kingdoms built on shifting desert sands. For free drinks in a dream, I gave them my wallet. I rolled the dice and upped my price. A soul for sale, they bought it. Now a billion lights gleam, they're twinkling, but this dead broke alcoholic, and I lost everything to free drinks and a dream. Oh Lord, my soul redeemed, 'cause I lost everything to free drinks in a dream. What a great tune.
Man, wow. Terry Taylor.
Terry Taylor, one of the greatest. Well,
Wow.
I think Terry may have inspired me to write this next one. This comes from the album, what was it called? Real Men Cry. And I came up with this tune. I must have been thinking about Lyle Lovett, or, you know, what's his name from Bakersfield? Is that fella there
Buck
with
Owens?
the hat? Well, Buck, yeah, but the guy with the hat, you know, the younger guy.
Oh,
He's
Dwight Yoakam.
Dwight Yoakam. I was thinking about him, you know, and people like that. Anyway, this song called causes a lot of controversy and was edited by our wonderful record company and messed up the whole thing. But we're going to redeem it now by playing the original version, all right? Hey, little mama, be my friend. You can be the trouble that you think I'm in. I'm a lovely man. Lovely man. Right by damn, I'm a lovely man. I traveled the world first time in my life. Fell Yes, I am. I'm a lovely man. Ooh, lovely man. Keep on dancing and prancing. Living high in a house of mirrors. Let a girl named Delilah cut my hair. I'm a lovely man. Lovely man. Right by damn, I'm a lovely doggone man. Who never told me when I started out I'd be sailing all alone in a sea of doubt and end a lonely, lonely man. Lonely, lovely man. Setting my sights on some bigger things. Mama's old Cadillac and diamond rings. I'm a lovely man. Lovely man. Yes, I am. I'm a lovely man. Lovely man, keep on dancing and a prancing. Lovely man. Whoa. Lovely man. Lovely man. Oh yeah, I skipped the guitar solo.
Man.
There you go,
Redemption
man.
File.
Hey, it was fine, man.
I guess.
It's good, man. Come on, man.
No, great song, my gosh.
Thank you. It's no Flash Gordon show here. We're just plowing through them, man.
Plow.
Well, we're doing, we've been getting a lot of unusual requests. A lot of people are trying to play Stump the Band, They've already requested the more familiar tunes, and now they're going for things that are just really left field. And there are things I don't always play or that I haven't ever played or maybe once 20 years ago, So, I mean, I've done this one a lot, but, we're trying to make it special for you, so... We'll add it again. We'll do it. We'll do a redemption. I thought it was very good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
like
fine.
it.
It's a fine song.
It's hard to screw up.
Well, yeah.
3 chords. Kinda.
It's just, I'm trying to get this stuff in my head, man.
We had a request for Kerosene Halo song. This is one that Derry basically had the title, and he had the chords. And so I got inspired, and I wrote it, and then I hated it, or I couldn't finish it. I got a few verses in, and I knew it was really important. It's like when I was talking the other day about the treasure in you. You know how when you're working on a thing and you go, this isn't just another song, this is really important, because I was writing it about him. Yeah. So I called Steve Hind along and I said, you got to help me. You got to help me fix it. And so we got together and sat, and because we both know Derry really well, we were able to pour ourselves out for him, and
nice.
I think he liked it. Once I thought I knew what I knew, sure that I
alone, shivering in the cold, guessing I was wrong. Did we stand too far from the fire, afraid to walk on the coals? How we ran from the flame of desire a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. If I could, I'd undo the pain, unsay the foolish things I said. Please believe our love was not in vain, and there's no good in regret. Did we hide from the heat of the sun, only to freeze in the snow? Forever two, never to be one. A long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. Smiling faces in the photographs. Honey, we had good times too. Sometimes we cried, sometimes we laughed, and I will always love you. Did we stand so far from the fire, afraid to walk on the coals? How we ran from the flame of desire a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. A long, long time ago.
Nice work, man.
Thanks.
Nice work, Steve Hindalong.
Yeah.
He's the concrete. What was it? The concrete and bucket man.
Oh, that's right.
That's a working man.
Yes, he played Concrete and Buckets on
Concrete
I Could
and
Laugh.
buckets.
That needs to be a redemption one, because I realized midway that there's a special alternate tuning for that song that really makes it cool.
Beautiful song. It was a pleasure to.
Cool, thanks. Well, yeah, we can do it again, and I'll figure that tuning out. Speaking of alternate tunings, people have asked for a few tunes from the Say Your Prayers album. I very rarely do these, and my Joni Mitchell tuning, she does a lot of those open E.
What holds on to my heart keeps us so far apart. What holds on not a lot, but it's a start. What it's worth my heart. I need clean, some serene. I need to touch you now. I'm busted and I know it now. So if I face down this fear, will I wait and find you here? Will I wait from the dark night of my soul plight? I wanna see the bright lights tonight. I wanna see the light tonight.
That's great, man. I love
Cool.
that song.
Cool, man.
I like it, man. I need cleaning, some Serena. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that was a little. That's one of those ones you're never sure whether it's stupid or if it's really cool, you know. So
No, I like that. Well, what kills me is that little part only happens one time,
yeah,
and it makes me. I want to go back. I want to get another one of those.
definitely. Well, we'll put this one on the. This is one of the hardest songs. It's really hard to get it right, so we can definitely do it again. Now that same day, I think I came up with this one, and I've sung this in church. I've sung this one a lot more. It's.
Say your prayers day and night, morning sun, candlelight, midnight moon, stars shine bright. Say your prayers, make things right. Say your prayers, Mama said, by the side of your bed. Darling, dream sweetly, son. Now I lay me safe and warm. Say them loud, song them sing, whisper soft, bell them ring, then go off, do your thing, but don't forget where blessings spring. Vespers in the eventide, praises by the fireside, petitions and your favorite psalms, anointing oils and healing balms. Suck an egg, crack a beer, say them soft in his ear. Say them clothed, say them bare, say them in your underwear. Sister, brother, father, mother, this one's for my other brother. Say them loud.
this one very much either.
That's cool.
Thank you. Man,
That all came out of that same kind of moment. Were you at home in your apartment, just kind of churning them out there for a minute? Is that what was going on there?
I was under threat, is what it was. Is that someone had pitched a bunch of money for me to do this record, and I was kind of dragging it out. I couldn't do it, and I was going to give up. And then, the person who gathered all of that for me said, well, if you don't, then I'm going to do this. And I said, okay, okay, so I better do it. So I did it.
There's a lot of romance in that story. Mike.
I know, man. Well, there's
Can't you just kind of color it up a little bit?
Yeah, no, I was forced.
Wow.
Well, force works.
That's incredible. I mean,
yeah,
you're they say, tortured artists.
Tortured artist syndrome.
Bring forth some gold,
I recorded that whole thing in the barn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you did say your prayers at your house.
No, I did it in the barn.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm almost sure I did it all in the barn. I know I played all the guitars in there. I don't know if I did the vocals in there, but I probably did, because we had all those mics in there set up and stuff.
Wow.
I think that was one of the last things that we did in the barn.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
It wasn't really that long. I mean, it was not a full. It was a pretty short. It was kind of like almost an EP, but it was long enough. Anyway.
Cool, man.
We're gonna do some. Well, this is a part of the show that we do some hymns.
Are we about there?
I don't think so.
What do we got? Oh, we're at 40. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, okay.
So anyway.
All right, gotcha.
So this song, when I was a kid, I was raised in church, and I heard a lot of hymns, a lot of gospel songs growing up. And so I'm going to play just a verse and chorus of one that I heard a lot growing up. And then I'm going to play one that I wrote. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Despised by the world, has a wondrous attraction to me. For the dear Lamb of God left his glory
save such a sinner as me. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Nice. What a great old song.
And we segue right into this, right? Oh, yeah. We just want you to know that we appreciate that you've been with us for 17. And we want to put this up to Peter Green.
Well, I need God in all the familiar places that this lonely heart of mine embraces. Oh, I need God. Well, I need God, but I've wandered so far away, more and more each and every day. I go astray. Well, his open arms reach out to me, longing and begging to set me free. Will I reach out and take them, turn away, forsake them? No, no, no. Oh, well, I need God, but I wonder if he can still hear me. And if so, won't you please draw near to me? Oh, please, God. Well, his open arms reach out to me, longing and begging to set me free. Will I reach out and take them and turn away, forsake them? Oh, no, no. Well, I need God, but I wonder if he still needs me. And if so, won't you please draw near to me? Oh, well, I need God. Whoa, I need God. Not quite the same without old Roger Smith on the piano, but yeah, he came in and played that for me.
It's a nice one. That one's another one that goes into the spiritual files.
The spiritual files.
The CoRoenosphere.
The redemption show.
CoRoenosphere hymnal.
Yeah, maybe we need to do a whole hymn show. Hymn Show.
Yes.
Well, I guess we're coming to the end of this. So,
Got like 10 minutes. Any, the passing of Peter Green. Mike, did you want to toss a little bit? I know it was kind of so sudden last week when it kind of hit us, and we talked about it, but you said you wanted to kind of ruminate on it a little bit. But did you have any thoughts that you wanted to go there with?
I could just do a couple, verse and chorus of one that I really liked that he did. Well, I packed up my clothes. I'm moving away from your door. I packed up my clothes. I'm moving away from your door. I've been your fool for so long, but I won't play that fool no more. I give you all my money, worked as hard as I can. I came home early one morning, I found you with another man. I packed up my clothes. I'm moving away from your door. I've been your fool for so long, but babe, I won't play that fool no more. Man, okay. Yeah, we'd have to play it with me playing electric guitar. One day when we do a very laid-back electric set, I'll do it, we'll do it right.
Nice.
Because that's one of the great tunes, man. He just pours his soul out. It's just like, oh my gosh. It's like, B.B. King said, Peter's the only one that I've heard play that gives me the cold sweats.
Wow.
You can't get a better compliment.
When did you, when
in high school, in San Jose, particularly at our high school and in our region, there was a lot of blues players, and a lot of them were like excellent. They weren't just like average. There were people that really, really studied it. And, I'd already been playing for a lot of years and learned really old style, Chuck Berry and Carl Perkins and Beatles. And then all of a sudden this big British invasion happened in the late 60s with it wasn't just Peter Green. It was Jimmy Page, Clapton, right? Jeff Beck, and then Peter Green joined with John Mayall to replace Eric Clapton. And then he got in Fleetwood Mac, and he did, remember this? Albatross. He did that, and the Beatles heard that, and they did the Sun King, it was a big hit in England. He had this kind of Caribbean, Hawaiian thing along with the blues. So people started playing me, you got to get into this guy, and there was something so different about it. It was deep. I mean, he had this depth. And he's been a huge inspiration, but he kind of went off the deep end a little bit, kind of went nuts and sort of lost his... he's more of a legend because of that. So, yeah, we're going to have to do some stuff like that, some electric guitar stuff, man. It's just got to happen.
Would you ever consider doing like a tribute record?
To him?
Yeah,
well, sure. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, mate. I don't know about a whole record. I'll record as many things by Peter Green as you want. I mean, if you get into that and you decide you like it, you want to do some of those, they're not all that popular. You know, he had so many that weren't popular that need attention. So, absolutely. Of course.
Just thought.
Of course I'd do it.
Well, so, something tells me,
We'll come out of this.
yeah.
Something tells me we'll come out of this thing that we're in, and we want to encourage all of you. I've had some really weird days. I'm sure all of us here have. I know you have, and Chris certainly has. Of just wondering, when is this thing going to end? And every day there's some new chaotic, horrible news. And we just want you to know we're here for you, singing the songs you want to hear. Hopefully this will bring a brightness to your weekend, and we're going to do it as long as we can. So something tells me that we'll come out of this.
All right, let's see.
So another dedication to Mark Tootle, another...
Something tells me we'll come out of this with a healing compassion or a scar
17.
17. Peter Green.
In the books.
Thank you. Bruce Spencer, Doc Love. So long.